If you're looking for a new way to do chicken, we have a recipe for you.
Today, we're making a baked chicken with a balsamic glaze. So, come on in.
Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Shotgun Red, and I'm Sheila.
I'm Jennifer.
And there is a lot of ways you can make chicken.
That's right, and we've had a lot of requests for chicken lately.
Right.
Chicken recipes, different ways you can make that chicken different, and this is a delicious recipe, and it's really easy to make. So we're going to show you how this is done. We're going to take you back to the stove, and we're going to start searing up our chicken, and we'll show you the rest.
We got our skillet on medium heat, and we're going to start out with some olive oil.
And we're going to put about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in here. I'm guesstimating here. You might need more, you might need less. I don't know. What do you think, Sheila?
I think you can use ever how much you want to.
Ever how much you want to?
Ever how much you want to.
All right, remember we got our garlic powder and our salt and pepper in here. We're just going to stir that up a little bit. Yeah. We're just going to, I like to do that in a little bowl and then just kind of mix it all together. Don't you?
I do.
And we got our 2 big chicken breasts here, boneless, skinless, and we're just going to season. And we're going to save a little bit, we're going to reserve a little bit of this for our other baking dish and our potatoes and stuff and veggies. And we are going to take this and flip it over. If Jenny can grab it with it with the tongs. These are big. These are like heavy.
Yes, put it in the skillet.
And we're gonna put it face down. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sear this chicken up. This is about 1 teaspoon each of garlic powder, pepper, and salt. And I'm just gonna season the other side here. We're gonna let that brown sear up a little bit on one side. We're gonna flip it. All right, you think we should flip these over and check them?
I think we should about now.
All right, looks like it. Oh, that looks great.
I like that one. And that one. Both of them look good.
It didn't take very long. It only took about 3 to 5 minutes.
That's about it.
So, I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to turn that heat down to low for me right there. And we're going to leave that dripping, and then we're going to add the remaining part of our olive oil, which is just another couple tablespoons, right, Mom?
Yeah.
About that. All right, and then we're going to add, so in here I have 7 tablespoons of soy sauce and 3/4 cup of the balsamic vinegar. And then I've got, what do you got in here, Sheila? 1.5 cups of water?
1.5 cup of water.
Okay. We're going to pour that in.
And 1 cup of brown sugar.
Which we increased to 1.5 cups of brown sugar.
That's really going to make it really sweet.
And we're going to have 3 tablespoons of ketchup. And I'm going to do that the same way. I guess I could measure it, but I kind of know what a tablespoon of ketchup looks like. You guys at home know what a tablespoon of ketchup looks like?
You're cooking like I do now.
I know. Sheila's rubbing off on me. All right. So we're going to just stir that together. And then I've got 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. And that's going to help thicken this up. And I'm going to put all this in here and make sure it gets dissolved. For about 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to make sure this gets stirred up and dissolved. So we've got our baking dish all greased up with some nonstick cooking spray.
And so we're going to put our chicken in next.
Chicken next.
Yeah, you're right.
And just going to place them right on in there.
There we go.
Leaving some room in between and around the edges so that we can put all our goodies around it.
That's some heavy-duty chicken right there.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like serious. And when we took this balsamic glaze off the stove, it does thicken up as it cools down a little bit. So what we're going to do is spoon some of that right over the chicken.
That looks good.
It does. And I'm gonna make sure we put enough in the pan here so that it could absorb up into some of our other goodies.
It's gonna make this all real tender too.
And I'll probably reserve some of this because we're gonna baste this again. I'm going, and I can taste it already.
She's already got her plate ready and her fork.
Ready.
She's ready.
And her fork.
All right, so what we're gonna do is take our green beans and we're gonna place them around the chicken. And we've got fresh cut green beans. Don't want to cover the chicken, just want to put it around it. She'll bury it up. It'll be all piled up with green beans.
Anything to get it going.
That's right. She's like, I'm hungry. Let's go.
What are you waiting on? Get this thing going.
It's the afternoon already. Let's get going. This is show number 2, but she's still hungry. Because the other one isn't going to be done till later.
It won't. Crock pot.
Put some of our gold potatoes in here. Just kind of put them around. And I like to keep kind of the skin up because what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle some of that yummy butter over the top of it. There's the butter.
Yes.
Just drizzle it lightly over each one of those potatoes and some of the vegetables. And that is a half a stick of butter. So, I mean, if you want to use more or less, that's okay. But we're just going to flavor, get that one little Lone Ranger over there. Little Lone Ranger over there. You forgot one.
It's over there.
And then we reserve some of that garlic powder and salt and pepper, and we're just going to season lightly over the top, just a little bit.
Try to get this thing on the way. There we go.
Get us some more flavors. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so now we've got this all seasoned up. We got our oven preheated.
At 375.
And we're going to bake this for how long, Mom?
35 to 40 minutes.
35 to 40 minutes.
We got it.
And in between there, we're probably going to baste it maybe once or twice in between and keep putting that yummy sauce and balsamic sauce on top of that chicken. And it's going to be so good. So we'll be back. Smell-o-vision. Oh my gosh, that smells so good.
It is. This was actually in the oven for like an hour at 375 degrees.
Yeah, and you know, these were really big chicken breasts, so we wanted to make sure that internal temp was at least 180 degrees and that the potatoes and green beans that were fresh got done. And oh, it smells so good. So we're going to dish this up and try it out.
I'm ready.
All right. All right, well, we got it all dished up on our plate, and doesn't that look good?
Really good.
And so tender. This chicken is so tender.
I've been waiting on this all day.
She has. She's been really hungry. She's like, come on, let's go. Is that cooking? Is that done yet?
Speed it up, speed it up.
Well, let's try it.
Okay.
It smells so good. All right. Really good.
I like that sauce.
It really complements. Let's try it with the green beans and the potatoes.
Look at the potato. I always like to put it up here.
I know. Makes those green beans really good too. This is really good. You guys are really going to enjoy this. It's actually 2 forks up. So thanks again for watching and liking.
And subscribing.
And sharing with all of your friends. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram. All of our social media links are right below the video. And don't forget to join our free membership.
Right.
And don't forget you can get our cookbook on Amazon.
Exactly.
And all kinds of goodies at shotgunred.com.
And Steve would say, is this the best?
Baked chicken with balsamic glaze. If it ain't, it ought to be. We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Bye.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get another one.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
I'm going to get a potato. I love these potatoes.
Doesn't it taste good with that sauce? That sweet and salty.
Well, that's She and Jen, them two girls having too much fun. We hope you enjoy this recipe, and we really hope you subscribe to our channel. That's easy. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in a little bit. When you click on it, it'll say subscribe, then you're subscribed. Next to it will be a little notification bell. If you click that little bell, then YouTube will send you every single one of our recipes or a notification that we posted one as soon as it comes out. See you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Is this the best? If it ain't, it ought to be.